Hey guys, Anthony here with Special Analysis. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Just want to kind of walk you through how I analyzed the market this morning, some of the action that I did end up taking, even though I planned to be out of the office today. Let me just share it with you, right? So, got marked off a few key levels. That's the first thing I normally do when I come to the chart in the morning. And then I want to spend at least a half hour to, maybe even an hour just watching the chart, kind of getting a feel for what's happening. Putting into context where we could potentially, break out, or we could potentially pull back, or so on and so forth. Yesterday, we hit some super key support up there, resistance rather, up there at 84 and change. And the next support level below that was at 82.42. So that was kind of the number I had in mind all morning. I'm like, all right, if we found higher time frame resistance, if we can now find higher time frame support, there's a good chance we could push into that. So I was looking for opportunities to flush the lows, and unfortunately it didn't happen until after the inventory report. So opportunity number one here, nice and clean setup, pushed right back into the lows where I took some profit, moved my stop just past my entry, and ultimately got stopped out. Number two right here looked really nice and clean. Felt like, hey, we're going to probably try and push. Didn't happen. Got stopped out at break even. Number three, right here at the 9 o'clock open. Big wick here on this candle. Get short after it closes. Start taking a little bit of profit at this level, slightly below. And once again, we failed to flush the lows. So I knew the inventory report was coming at 10:30. I said, hey, I got to leave this alone. Let the inventory flush out. Very bullish number came out. And you could see we got this really aggressive surge higher. I'm like, well, all right, maybe we're not going lower for the day. Like that might just be it. Well, it didn't take very long to realize that we weren't going higher for the day. In fact, we were going to go lower and target some liquidity here to the downside. So if you look at the chart here up on top, as we push the VWAPs, this is where I got short. I felt like this level was pretty key right here around 83.03, and then I rode this down. And I did that specifically looking for a push into 82.45 and just didn't get it. But I did have targets along the way. I did take profit along the way. This trade did close out profitable. I did post a video of it fulfilling inside the blog post. So if you want to go to the blog post, if you're viewing this video somewhere else, within the blog post I am showing you exactly kind of where I took my final bit of profit as this did push lower. I finally flushed the lows, right? It took all morning, took till a little after 10:30. So I just stayed busy working because I had stuff to do. And then when this transpired, I knew the inventory report was coming out at 10:30, so I set an alarm. And I just wanted to watch it, kind of see what transpired. And that's what happened. Very bullish number, market pops, immediately sells off, and there's a ton of liquidity on the book map on the way down, which you'll be able to see in the video inside the blog post. You'll be able to see this screen, you'll be able to see the order get filled up here, and you'll be able to also see how the book map here was reacting at that time. You could see where the levels of strong liquidity were. And that was ultimately where I was looking to get my orders filled. So a little bit of profit on opportunity number one at the prior lows. Number two, a balance stopped out at break even. Number two, stopped out at break even. Trade number three, a little bit of profit taken here. And unfortunately, then we got stopped out again at break even. And then finally, the inventory report came along. And as we broke the VWAPs here, that was where I entered to take the push lower. You can see right now we're pulling back up here to the VWAPs, just slightly above point of control, or maybe at it, just a tick or two. We could find resistance here and continue to push lower, or if we break it and continue to go higher, that is what it is. But as you can see right here, 82.42 has been a target I have been eyeing for quite some time. We did fall 4 ticks short of it, and that is what it is, right? That happens. Yesterday I was off by 3 ticks, when I called the session low. But it is like that's the nature of the beast, right? You can only base these assumptions upon the data that you have available to work with. Now that's always going to change, right? Because The reality is the market moves based on the intention of other traders that trade aggressively. So the aggression of other traders is what makes the market move. And if you can start to identify when and where and why and how this aggression is happening, you can really start to read the market with a great deal of accuracy. Does it take time? Yes, it takes years. You must be willing to put in the hard work. So I wanted to shoot this video, just kind of walk you through my thought process. I am leaving the office early today. I plan not to come to the office at all during the holiday weekend, but I wanted to kind of knock this out and at least get this video out to you guys before I pack it in. So hope you guys have a wonderful 4th of July. I look forward to spending some time with my family and relaxing. I hope you guys are doing the same, and of course reflecting on what it is that we're celebrating, right? We are celebrating July 4th, 1776. The founding fathers had, created our country, right? Like, this is what we are celebrating, our United States of America heritage, and never forget, the freedom that we have, the rights that we have, and that we should never be willing to part with them or give up upon them. So I'll see you guys in the next video. God bless and have a wonderful holiday.